Pick.
So maybe they'll pick like maybe they'll Ember. I think he's still good with you. 100% see him. They just don't realize that. Okay, he's not totally alone. They connect with the torrent. Ninja Boogie, I think, is just going to sacrifice himself. Paralyzing Cask won't matter. Donk from Resolution.
They give it to the man you'd probably most like to see grab a first blood in Resolution.
That's when the Forge Spirit can come into play. Drop his armor down, but where's your rotation? It comes in the form of wind. A wild wing from Chen. It's going to be put right on top of Afro Ninja's head. He's... Oh, okay. Goodbye, Mushi. Catch him on the bottom lane. Ninja Boogie couldn't really help out at all. Zerg player. This was in the early days of Dota 2. Mushi in real trouble. Paralyzing Cast needs to create a little bit of space. Mushi has 12-1. Charger space has been created. He's holding the charges. Now it comes out. The Sunstrike right on Resolution. A perfect kill for Moon. And Mushi salving up in the trees. He's being sent back. The salve actually gave him just enough life to survive that level 1 Riptide. So Gyrocopter dies on the bottom. The kill goes to Moon and no casualties for Mineski.
I think a little bit behind Bat, and he does much better in this matchup as time goes on. Bat's TPing bot as well.
Actually looking to lane switch it with Resolution up on top. And it's dangerous to do as Ice does his own rotations. Ninja Boogie getting ensnared up, but Ice is waiting for him to come up the hill. Torrent's going to be good, but the Sunstrike's going to be just as good. And Paralyzing Cast, the TP barely being denied on Ninja Boogie. But Afterlife having Firefly up and a whole bunch of sticky napalm charges. There's nothing more Moon can do. He's out of mana because he has Hand of God available. He's going to repair a lot of the damage that Resolution will do at the start. Where's this Sunstrike coming in? The Troll Trap's holding Resolution in position. The Centaur Stomp off target for Ice. Jams, one more Axis will fly. He won't hit the target. Afterlife dying in the meantime. There's a Batrider for a Chen trade-off. Chen dying in front of Roshan. Batrider dying next to the side shop on bottom lane.
Chen. I mean, that's the issue of Gyro in this lane now, right? He's still not level 6, 800 HP, and the next time Roar is up, they can just threaten him once again.
Such low cooldown too. Yeah, they can combo onto Moon. Afo, he's got some decent damage when he's got the Phase Boots. He can just start the rundown, but support coming in for Ice, and very wisely, Afo backs off, but King R, not so wise. Getting caught out, they have the revenge from the form of Afterlife's Firefly. Ninja Boogie backs off, it's a haste rune after him. Afterlife, he's able to salve, back off a little bit. Gives sticky napalm, just making sure Ninja Boogie is slow enough for Afro. He's got phase and haste rune. I've more than anything else. They're going to X marks the spot. You've got Ensnare, Bow, Riptide, Moon goes Invis, and they do not have detection. That one value point in Wex. And once again,
such as his Midas. 120 gold away.
Yeah, after Firefly straight up. Moon already pushing back the lane with the meatball. He needs to be able to Ghost Walk, but 17-1 charges. The torrent will connect. Here comes Mushi. Paralyzing Cast could make things really difficult for effect. The boat does connect, but with the Death Ward down, Ice Palm cancelling it out. Now there's not enough damage to kill off effect, but they definitely are the walking wounded. Moon will finally go down. No! The Hand of God brings him straight back up again. Resolution arrives, but it's all a little too late. Mushi with the Wave of Terror. He clips Afo in the back lines. The Conquer will fall down. This
is Mineski, like, in control with a draft that can utilize this sort of tempo advantage very well. They're getting the drums on Venge, another Roar goes off up top, and wow.
More money for Moon.
Yep. There's nothing you can do.
And they're going to swap down on bottom lane. Paralyzing Casket. It's not going to bounce straight back up again to Afterlife, but the Maledict, it's going to tick him out. That's a level 4 Maledict. Mushi, not quite certain you want to sacrifice his life for this, however. The Batrider was not able to spend any of his money before death. Moon gets the counter kill.
Mid lane, continue to push.
Yep. Chen Army, they actually managed to split the torrent perfectly. They had Ice Path, Ice, and a little bit of trouble. And it's both Dual Breath and Liquid Fire. That's more than enough damage to tick out Ice. Now again.
And they're just in such a great position. The issue with draft of effect is that unless they're ahead, their heroes are not the strongest, and bottom lane, your hero's going to die.
Yeah.
TP coming in from Bad Gyro here as well.
If they can hold him in position, there's not enough mana for the Sunstrike, and in fact, he's not ready for it yet either. Mushi just getting wrecked underneath the tier 1 tower on bottom.
So farmed. He has a Yules and a Midas.
Maybe another minute on this map. Yeah, full Ags for Moon. He'll be more than ready to fight. Then Ninjabuki, thinking about bottom, throws out the Death Ward, the Sunstrike. Ah, it's just too good. And now he's 200 gold away from his Aghanim Scepter. That's the 5th kill for him, and then up on top, it's 2 heroes alone. The VS and the Beastmaster are enough to kill off that Gyrocopter. They want something on the bottom. X marks the spot, should be able to pull in Moon, but where is this detection? He's pinging out up on the hillside, and yep, they do have it with the flame break back. It was the dust effect from King R. A quick Yule Scepter up and towards the air. Moon turns around. He knew the Aegis Immortal was going to burn. Mainly because himself. But too much support is nearby. King R wants to initiate on this one again. They'll have to fight a little bit harder. Ninjabuki has that paralyzing cast fireball effect, really nicely split now a little bit closer. The ship will connect. And how long did this take for Ninjabuki? The paralyzing cast comes in very, very late. Now he's on the run while Ice runs a little bit further northwest. And effect able to chain kill as Ninjabuki will die at the bottom lane. This was not part of that Mineski plan.
Thing is, they actually went up in gold after that engagement.
Each of the Dire Observe Wards, they don't understand what rune Mineski were able to pick up, but the Hawk sees Afterlife. This is going to be a swap into Raw, into Sunstrike, and too easy. Middle lane looks so juicy. Mushi walks in, gets the swap, and well, Malad is well off target. The Axes will fly forward, Song of the Siren defensively out from King R. Ice Path will be on to Mushi. The follow-up is there with the lasso, but so is the Raw. The Tornado in the back lines. It's Moon as well as Chen comboing up. Finally, Jabs is going to go... Actually, no, Jabs is going to live through this one. So is Mushi. King R can't close the distance. The BKB protected Mushi just long enough. They'll send him back to safety. It's Effect that lose 2. They really went back into this fight. Okay, Nugs. So close to the hill, that smoke is gonna break. He was under the cover of Shadowblade. The Sentry Wall was 2, but then Yule Scepter drop him down, and that is Madden falling. Tornado doesn't get the pick up over. Finish up Roshan. I say finish, start.
BKB on Invoker though, and Thong is coming up. Effect not out.
Raw found the target. There's gonna be Afterlife. There's no Sunstrike on the way, and a very quick cancel on Ninjabuki. Didn't get the timing on the Death Ward, so Maldic didn't do as much work as he'd like to on King R. Thanks to that distraction, it means Mineski doesn't find this instant kill. Lasso's off cooldown in 2 seconds' time. They've already killed off Ice, who does not have buyback. He spent his money on the Aghanim Scepter shortly after the fight, shortly before this fight.
Thanks to you. How the Lord destroy me.
Naga Illusions are watching Roshan. I would say like a Hawk, but the Hawk is kind of there as well. Blink, lasso. They got the pickup. It's going to be over on Mushi. The ship will connect perfectly, and Mushi cannot survive. No, he can! BKB, 4-star up. He turns around looking for the stuns. The Sunstrike connects into Afro Ninja. He will be able to survive this. Song of the Siren from King R resetting here for effect. As they move back to their side of the river, Mushi looking for a stun, looking for the swap. He'll find one of them, both of them. And the death of King R with no song. And it's almost there. No Cataclysm, however. It's actually so much better to have Alacrity in this game.
So it's 150 damage and attack speed maxed out. Like that's the 3rd amount of damage. Got a Lincoln's now, so he can swap to Roared. But it's like this butterfly and then maybe a Rapier. It's always the Rapier time.
Oh. Snipe of the courier. It was out delivering items to Resolution. It was the rest of the Lincoln Sphere that came in. Meanwhile, swap, stun, Sunstrike onto the Jakiro. Actually just sat there and watched him die and then realized he didn't have enough damage, so Mushi, last attack did the work. Moon. Geometry side Bat Rider. Sticky napalms and runs, but you won't be so lucky for the Naga Siren. No need to use Sunstrike for this one, use a Meatball. Combining with Deathborn back up again. You still have, I believe, you still got the cheese over on Mushi. And Moon finds targets, all of effect. They're ready to fight the jump in with the Observer Sentry. The Raw trying to control the Gyrocopter, so can't get the damage out. And then VS swapping out Moon. And they do Song of the Siren, try and reset this. It's isolating Moon under his own BKB. Effect just runs to the south, but then the 4-star Moon creates some space from the Deafening Blast. They try and stay on top of him, but they've taken so much damage here. Effect, it allows them to stand their ground as Mineski push up harder. Wave of Terror out. Resolution will finally die. It's Ice of all players, the one who's dead who will pick up the double kill. An Effect ball back on the Kunkka. They just stood.
If they don't buy back here, like this is just right.
Moon's gonna dodge to the boat, dodge to the torrent. Still no Song of the Siren, as you said. Mushi 4-stars into the swap stun. The rest of Mineski having trouble getting all the way over there, however, and the ice path from Madden slowing down both Jabswells and Jabugi, giving time for the damage, but no! The Deafening Blast, it forces back Gyrocopter. The flat cannon couldn't do enough work quick enough, and now Effector coming out with no real protection. The roar onto the BKB Afro Ninja, the physical damage penetrating through him. They at least get the ensnare out, so Jabs will fall. Support is coming in the form of Mushi, who gets dragged in closer to find the kill into Afro. He'll lose his life for it, but the melee ranks has been claimed. Heavy buybacks out from Effect after that one. Gyrocopter and Kunkka and Jakiro. But he just got controlled too heavily.
So Rezo is just rushing Rapier.
Yeah, it's the only choice. But the jump in, Lasso, they found the target. Jabs being pulled back in. Beastmaster, does he get the roar off? With the swap out, gets the Necro units down. A roar into Resolution still doesn't happen. It took way too long to turn around. But Muchi, with this Skadi, just stands so tall. And Naga, incapable of running away.
A Roche for 2 minutes. They get Gyro Rapier plus Aegis.
Okay. Like just to see the DPS as well. Like he's sitting at 159 plus 131 right now. And that's probably believed that Mineski are doing Roshan right now. The Alacrity is on the Forge Spirit that's pushing out the wave. Roshan is still not up for another 45 seconds, but they get the Blink Lasso pulling in Mushi. They want this kill once more, but you just can't get it. Mushi sent back too quickly by the Chen, but X marks the spot. Ice, now in trouble. The BKB of Afro Ninja, it'll wear out. Mushi just swapped into the middle of the fight. He wants Resolution, he wants the Rapier. They 4-star forward as Resolution gets 4-starred away. The Sunstrike can't find the target. Effective arced south. They'll lose Afro Ninja. Not exactly what they want have happened. So Kunkka for a Witch Doctor trade. Mushi's beating the crap out of this mid tower. Very happy to stand his ground. He just, like, he's life leeching out everything he needs. Plus he's got the aura damage increase. So almost 300 damage a hit from Mushi just coming out from him.
They have a wolf too. And 2 of the regen creeps. Like
have it. Does not want to get jumped. BTs will arrive. As Mineski adding the pressure. Quick swap, so fast from Mushi. No way to really reply, even with a Song of the Siren. Afterlife removed from the game. And now Song of the Siren is down, so the get out of jail free card doesn't exist either. They macro part to create space, but Mushi, so tanky, still with that Aegis Immortal, sent up and towards the air, hits the deck, and then just starts the battle. The stun into King R, hitting like an absolute truck. Madden will fall too. The buybacks are coming thick and fast, but all it's really going to do is enable for rampages, or potentially double rampages. Resolution does the damage now with that Rapier, but actually, no, he doesn't. He doesn't do shit. He attacked. I know. I saw the attacks fly out, but no damage was taken by Mineski. They had the Crimson up. They had the Hand of God, and now they have all the kills. And really, they have the game. Swap them in deeper, so Mushi can get more aggressive. Afro, he can armlet toggle his way back into the fountain, but they're losing tier 4 towers right now, and they are most definitely losing this game.
They have essentially every aura you could possibly wish for. And how do they die?
Yeah, they're running out of space on Mushi's bar.
I was theory crafting, like, maybe they buy a Rapier on Kunkka 2, intentionally die on him to give it to Gyro as well, because that's the only way I would see them having enough damage. And there's the double combo from Moon, just to show off. Looks pretty.
Solid victory from Mineski, and that's actually